Good morning, everybody. So, what's going on? Welcome. My foot fell asleep while I was staring. What were you staring at? Sassy, what's going on? Welcome. Frederick, well done being first. Ellie, hello. How are you? Good morning. Good Morgan. Sorry, a little bit later than I wanted to start today. I thought I'd be here 15 minutes ago. So it goes. Feeling a little rough today, so bear with me, please. The pollen hits keep coming. Kiiちゃん来てくれてありがとう。おはようございます。元気ですか？花粉症はどうですか？今日はちょっと辛いです。おならもですね。You're making it sound like my hay fever is causing farts. Yep. That's how I deal with pollen. I don't sneeze it out, I fart it out of my system. It's, I don't know. It's a different method. Sneezing's too mainstream. Abigail's Hut. Abigail's Hut. I was thinking about this game all day. Maybe not all day, but you know, isn't that the best? Isn't that the best when you start a new game and like you can't stop thinking about it and you just can't wait to get back to it? This is one of those games, and I haven't really had that feeling like to this level, to this degree, very much this year. I wonder why that is. But I have it now. チャンネルポイントなら使ってくれてありがとう。どうぞ。全部英語でチャンネルポイントの情報は英語で書いてるので、なんか気になったら意味がわからなかったらどうぞ、聞いていいです。私翻訳してあげます。So we're on the outskirts of Vizima. So we got a problem with squirrels in this neighborhood. Frederick, how goes the quest to eliminate all of the kidnappers and collect all of the pets in Shadows? Kichan gets it.
Damn squirrels!
Damn squirrels.
Convoys like during the war.
Got all the kidnappers yesterday? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. Eternal Fire Shrine. Use object panel. Okay, I guess maybe I don't have anything for this. New comrade in the gas grows. The ringleader talked about how beautiful the kids would have been strewn about in the fields. Jesus. Covered in blood. Do you like sitars? I do. Do you? That's one of my favorite albums of all time is the Philip Glass Fart medley. He likes to fart in these little like arpeggios, and then like he just randomly like speeds them up and slows them back down. But it's a very minimal fart arpeggio, but he just builds them over a series of like 10 minutes until it's just a very lush composition of farts. No, it's Philip Glass and Ravi Shankar. Passages. I was playing some of it on my art stream, so maybe you heard it. I love that album. I love his daughter, Anushka Shankar. I know these are pretty mainstream sitar picks, but so I'm not really like knowledgeable on all the deep cuts, but I like that. One of my roommates in college played it. He had one. We used to jam in our basement, and that was a lot of fun. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just like a moth drawn to the flame. Yep. Maybe I should just meditate, though? Witcher's medallion. Set the medallion to detect nearby monsters or magic. If set to detect magic, the medallion will vibrate near places of power. Set the medallion, meditate, and open inventory. Then select magic or monster detection. Okay. What would I like to do with this place of power? I used a sitar on my composition today. I syncopated it to the beat. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to hearing that one. I saw you dropped another one. Thanks for putting those in the server. Sorry I haven't gotten to them yet. I've been racing around a lot. So. Oh, Sonbori, also, thank you for... I saw your last message. I gave it a glance as I was setting up here. I guess I don't understand what threads are. I thought threads were just the term Discord used for messages in a channel. But I guess it's something different. Threads are a different thing? I guess I don't know what threads are. There's a lot of them. Don't feel pressured to listen. I don't feel pressured. I feel excited to listen. It really was like... I've been trying to fit more into my day and still do the streams. So... I haven't had a chance to catch up on a lot of stuff. Should I keep it on monsters or magic? And how do I change it? It did say change it at the fire, but I would assume I would do it here. That's my weapons. I don't think it would be here. Look in Discord. I made a thread. Is it in chatting? Oh. Okay. I've never used this before. Thank you. So, wait. Okay. So somebody, you were saying that like because some of my channels, like, they're not meant for anyone else to message in, like my announcements channel. So I thought I set it so that only I could send out messages through that, but people can drop threads in it and get around me. It just told me to do this. Wait, okay. Tutorials. Which is medallion, just said the medallion. How do I set it? I guess I'm seeing icons here that I don't see, that I didn't see. Did I miss that? Maybe I don't have the ability yet? Just chatting it. It's kind of like a nested chat within a chat. Yeah, I didn't even know it had that functionality. Thank you so much. Okay, I don't know. It gave me that tutorial, like, could I change it to detect monsters or magic? And then I see here that I guess the icon I'd be selecting, I don't see those in my UI here. So maybe I don't have the ability yet? But it gave me the tutorial. That's weird. I would assume I do. I don't see it. I kind of want to detect monsters anyway. That seems more important. Did you read the whole tutorial pop up? Did I not? Meditate and open the inventory. Nope. Thank you. Hey. Hey, look. Yeah, that's a very... magic. Hey, Altizan, what's going on? Welcome. Just learning how to read. Yeah, let's try it. Nice job, Gold Star. Thank you. I read the instructions. I read the instructions in full. I did it. I'm one of those teachers that's got to be like, do as I say, not as I do. Look, I know I don't read the instructions in full, but I need all of y'all to. I need all my students to. I need y'all to do that. I get it. I get it. Trust me. How would you describe your current beverage? Hot, chocolatey, rich, bitter, perfect, wonderful. One of the best parts of my day. How about you? How about everybody? What you drinking? What adjectives would you use to describe it? What was I in the middle doing? Let's see. We gotta go. Oh, that's right. I gotta go talk to the Reverend. It's not this quest, but, you know, fist fight. Just look for a stronger opponent. I ran up on a stronger opponent. He won't fight me. He's too scared. Need those. Church of Eternal Fire. Ghoul Blood. Reverend. Let's do that. Okay. Think I could be the Billy Mays of beverages? Maybe I need to get a little bit louder. I'm still too allergic to this season, and it's still too early for me to go full Billy Mays, but maybe give me an hour. It might be a good warm-up next time I feel compelled to do Alex Jones. Like, don't do it. But if you're gonna do it, get a Billy Mays in there first. You gotta warm up the chords before you go full Alex. That's not that. That's that. Where am? Oh, right. Okay. Yes. Yes. I don't currently have a beverage. This makes me sad. Well, you know, you get one. Hey.
Greetings, Witcher. I'm the local hunter.
Greetings.
Wonder how I know you? No? So be it. What do you want?
Looking for a witcher's work.
I'm looking for witcher's work.
Since you're here, a monster supposedly haunts the lakeshore, devouring peasants late getting home. A ghoul may have made its lair in the crypt.
How much for each?
You witchers do nothing disinterestedly. Kill a monster, bring me proof, and I'll reward you generously.
What's generously? I need hard numbers.
Did the peasants say anything more about the lakeshore monster?
Just that it hunts by the lake at night and kills people.
What does the creature from the crypt look like?
Perhaps a standard ghoul, but who knows? See for yourself.
How much do you collect for a drowner?
It's my professional secret.
Come on, we're in the same profession.
It seems so.
So, how much for a drowner?
Depends, but on average, 80 orens.
I've never come close to that. I knew something was wrong with those prices.
Calm down.
Progress wherever you look. Only witchers, the relics they are, still work for a pittance, while being called freaks by those they do favors for.
A fair day's wage for a fair day's work.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
Take care.
We'll give you a limited edition Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm not really collecting those.
Right.
I'm more into sex cards. We have a collection of 1, but we're hoping to get more. We have 1 sex card. Oh, jeez. Inventory's full, and so was whatever started eating you. Couldn't even finish it. Couldn't even finish that man. Well, hell yeah. We're looking good. Hey, Hashimoto-chan desu. 聞いてくれてありがとう。おはようございます。元気ですか？花粉症はどうですか？大丈夫ですか？今日はウィッチャー1やってます。やったことがありますか？このシリーズ。Nothing. Alright. Let's not do that. I'm good. And I don't have pollen allergy? いいですね。私、普通、4月終わるときに、もう大体私の、アレルギーけど、今年はまだです。もう、今年の花粉の量はいつもより、多いはずですね。There's supposed to be a lot more pollen this year here in Japan than usual. I want to say it was like 1.5 times the usual amount. So maybe that's why I'm struggling. If you were a character in a kart racing game, what would your vehicle look like? Ooh. You know, I love quads. It would look like my Armored Core 1 Barney, the purple Dinocore. I think I would just race around in that. And I would be in 12th place all the time, tumbling down off of the stage.
I used to clean the sewers invisible.
Out of energy. But I would have a great time doing it. How about you? Hey, Fight, what's going on? This looks like the kind of game that would have another world with the taint in it. That's really what I'm looking for. We're just looking for the taint. Have you played The Witcher?
What was that?
My cow needs milking.
Oh, that whoring witch has her eye on me.
Oh,
Abigail sells an ointment for boils.
thanks for the tip. Did you hear how he said Vizima? No, did he say it wrong?
Oh, that whoring witch has her eye on me.
I didn't notice. You and your challenge run with the cannon arms that have 50 ammo. I played a little bit of 1 and 2 and all of 3. Nice. How did you like them? Shooting away all of your money and almost running out of ammo, but somehow getting through the missions, you know, just stumbling forward. That's what I do in life. I don't know how to drive, so I'm not eligible to be a kart racing character. That could make things interesting.
Thought you were a bandit.
I'm mad.
I think you should have a vehicle to reflect that. I don't know what it would be, but maybe like a big, like giant, like plastic bubble that you roll around in, like a hamster ball or something like that, amidst the carts. And it's like it's hard to control, but you can just like roll over top of people and like bounce your way through a lot of the stage. Maybe do that. I got too much shit. And I want to read about swamp monsters. Okay. He said it differently. This is my kind of game. Everyone says everything differently, so I can never be wrong. Never be wrong with my pronunciation. Should I make some potions, I guess? How do I do that? Have I been told how to do that? Wait, yes I have. I can do this. I can remember. They say it right. They are from here. Alright. But just because they have many ways to say it does not mean that you are right when you say it differently. When I was living in Nashville, there's a street there, French origin, de Montbron. De Montbron. You know how they say it? De Montbron. De Montbron. Yeah, I'll meet you down in De Montbron. You want to go down to De Montbron tonight? They got a lot of, you know, nice bars there. Is that right? I mean, I guess. They're the locals. I say it that way now. They got me. They got me. I don't know how to clear this out. Okay, wait. I was told this yesterday. How do we make potions? I remember the menu coming up here, and it just like slotted in. Journal. I can't do it. I can't remember. I need you to tell me. Left click on the vial to create potions. Do I have to do this while at a fire? No, I don't. Right? Oh wait, it's not. Maybe I do. Is that a fire activity? You have to say it one of the right ways? I said it one of the right ways. Vizima. Vizima. Right? Vizima? Who said it?
Mickle the guard buys hunting trophies.
That's the way I said it. I've heard that way. For
I
sure.
rarely do this.
For that whoring witch has her eye on me.
Which one of y'all said where you live?
Well,
Abigail sells an ointment
Abigail.
for boils.
my grandson is dying of the plague. Will you show him mercy?
What do you mean?
Doesn't the white gull medicine grant relief? My grandson should die painlessly.
My point isn't that your current way is wrong, but that all your other ways are wrong. I see. I mean, that's true. We say "are" a few different ways in Norway, so Norge is said correctly a few different ways. So does not mean an American R is right. That's true. I have something for you. No, I don't. Sorry. Gotcha.
I'm not completely blind yet.
A word having multiple pronunciations does not mean any pronunciation is correct. Well, that's true. That's true. But if I say it enough and wield enough influence and other people start saying it and it takes off, then that's it. Then we got it.
Abigail
We just need
sells an ointment for
Need
boils.
to get the Gerald bump. Got to give it the Gerald bump.
For that whoring witch has her eye on me.
I don't know. I don't know who it was. Who's got the fire around here? Is that the nearest fire? I gotta go back. The whole world could say Frederick the American way. It still wouldn't be the correct way to say my name. That's true.
I can't get well.
Your fire. There it is. A white gull. Oh, I'm missing Rebis. Or no, is that right? So I can't just like make, this is not Two Worlds. Oh, if only it were. So I can't just make random things, huh? Looks like you need a Rebus, yeah. I'm trying to think, like, what do I do? Man, I got all this shit. But I can't make any potions to get rid of it. No, everything has a recipe. So that's like not the spirit of alchemy. Two Worlds has the spirit of alchemy. Just, hey, mix shit. Who knows what'll happen? Maybe you'll get gold. Maybe you'll die from toxic vapors. You don't know. Only one way to find out. Alright, what else do I have? Vermilion. Vermilion. Rebus. Need that Rebus. Well, witchers are not alchemists, just like they are not mages. That's true. But we're doing it. We're doing the thing. Like, you are by doing. You are what you do. So if I just start mixing shit in the pursuit of, like, alchemical ends, then I'm an alchemist, right? Should I drop this stuff somewhere? Is it gonna be there when I come back? I don't have any, like, storage or anything, right? If you were a real alchemist, you would be able to experiment. Just sell it. Better idea. Okay. Who wants to buy my nonsense? Abigail? Abigail doesn't. Do I gotta go back to town? Maybe over here. I don't know that I met a merchant. You don't want to buy stuff, right? And maybe it's to the blacksmith?
Greetings.
Yeah.
Take care.
Alright. I guess we go back. Blacksmith sounds like a shop. Sounds like a shop. I don't know if he deals in fish, but we'll find out. Yeah, okay. Or maybe the herbalist. I don't know if shops only buy certain things depending on the kind of shop. That's what I'm wondering. Oh, but I think I talked to you before. I don't think you were selling goods.
Yes?
Yeah.
Farewell.
Not in front of the herbalist. Not in front of the herbalist.
Damn, I'm thirsty.
Do you see the trade button? No.
The phantoms that serve
Oh, shit. Those keep sneaking up on me.
As do I. Yes?
It's right here. If it doesn't have a number, I don't see it. Okay, hey. You'll take all my stuff. Thank you. What would I do without you? I really don't know. Was that the new DLC sign, Fard? It's only buy some stuff, right? Let's think. I'm not familiar enough with The Witcher to get the joke. No, I figured you were doing a clever reference there. But I didn't get it. I'm sorry. I'm too new. This is, you saw my save 5 years ago. I'm basically back to where I began. I did not make it very far. I guess, I don't know. They don't really tell me, like, degree of vitality that they're healing, replenishing, so... But chicken sandwich sounds good to me. Let's get rid of the blueberries. All 5. How about mutton? That sounds pretty dense. Mutton over chicken? A gutted fish, or just a fish? Ham sandwich? gonna stick with the chicken sandwich. Can these not be combined? Yeah. Sandwiches did not exist in the Middle Ages. Fake game. When did the Duke of Sandwich do his thing? There's also what was it? It was like something the Elder, Pilel the Elder, or something like that. That maybe made the first sandwich. Oh wow. Wait, is this the same Duke of Sandwich? Earl of Sandwich? Because if so, the 1700s? Hillel the Elder. In the 1st century BCE, the ancient Jewish sage Hillel the Elder said to have wrapped meat from the Paschal lamb and bitter herbs in a soft matzah, flat and leavened bread, during Passover in the manner of a modern wrap made with flatbread. I mean, kind of a sandwich. Kind of old. Not a sandwich, a wrap. But I mean, they had the technology is what I'm saying. They had that idea. Maybe someone's like, maybe we don't need to wrap this thing. A wrap is a wrap. But I'm saying, like, we're talking about BC wraps. I think in the intervening centuries, maybe someone's like, maybe we do this with a... Maybe we do this, you know, with a not wrap. The word sandwich is not in this word, or in this world. Well, I'm going to say, for immersion purposes, that they call it something different, and they're translating it for me as the player. You know, to make it make sense to me, but they have a different term so that it doesn't require, you know, any ties to sandwich in our world, the location. I guess this would help. Now, is this going to help me, like, if I buy this and read this, will I start noticing this flora around me and being able to pick it? I mean, let's find out. Where's my... How much do I have? 165? I can't even afford it. Can't even afford it. Gotta sell more meat. Humans came here before the Earl Sandwich came up with the sandwiches. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You told me yesterday that there are, like, multiple worlds or something, which I didn't know. There's no travel back to Earth. You should have. Maybe it came through a time warp. Little wormhole. Couple sandwiches. Dropped down out of the sky. That's what happened. This isn't gonna get me there, is it? Okay. But let's see if the blacksmith wants to buy anything. I could sell one of those rings. I don't know if they're, like, giving me any benefits, right? I think they would say if they did.
Greetings.
Yes, I'm a dwarf. No, I don't support the Scoia'tael. Yes, I've paid both taxes and bribes many times. Today, in fact.
Calm down, I just wanted to talk.
I'll be calm in my grave. Optimistically, that won't be long now.
I'll try not to miss the funeral.
Make sure and show up for the execution, too. They once herded me off to see a non-human get hanged. Let me tell you, laughed my head off.
I gather they don't like non-humans around here.
Neither here nor anywhere in the Northern Kingdoms. An official in Vizima recently won an innovation award. Invented a gallows especially designed for dwarves.
What's so innovative about that?
Nothing, but think of the savings. When you're producing them in the hundreds, all that extra wood can be used to make other goods. Toy swords, for instance.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
This guy's a lot. You should, yeah. The conjunction of the spheres is the thing that took humans here, and many other things. Oh, okay. First thing first. Blacksmiths can forge you new swords from meteorite. Left-click Forge in the dialogue, then select the sword type. You need at least 3 pieces of meteorite to forge a new sword. Tip, blacksmiths can also burn runes into your silver sword. You need at least 3 runes to have them branded into a blade. Cool. How much is that axe worth? 40? 10? I don't know that I need this. Can't sell the rings, I guess. Not interested? I wonder how the sandwich happened. Me eat bread on meat? What if I put meat on bread? Oh, bread and meat. Maybe it's just like, yeah, like my fingers are so greasy. My fingies are so greasy. But what if? You know? What if we tried something here? It's like the end, like, there's that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they walk into the bar and Frank, Danny DeVito's character, is just like, he says he's eating a hoagie, and they're like, Frank, you're just putting different meats and cheeses into your mouth. He's like, yeah, I like to make it in my mouth. And so it's like the reverse of that, like you played that backwards. Like, yeah, we're just doing that. It's like, well, wait, what if I just did this outside of my mouth and then bit into it? How would that be? We should try that. I'll sell the dagger and axe. I was definitely going to sell this. Alright, let's sell the axe. Never even tried it. Never even tried it, but I can't use my Witcher styles. So, not interested. Gotta use my Witcher moves.
Yes?
Frank was just eating a deconstructed sandwich, right? I'm into deconstructionist sandwiches. I guess this is more, yeah. And it's the only one I can afford anyway, so okay. I'll have it.
Why,
I'll
hello.
have it. Field plants. The book describes white myrtle, hellebore, celandine, balise, crow's eye, berber cane, and suence. It also provides information on the methods of obtaining alchemical ingredients from these plants. This book adds an ingredients entry to the journal. Neat. Okay, like this shit. Like, I'm half full of, like, contracts. Can I drop these? Because I already read it. Grass, and now you can sell it if I remember correctly? Oh, really? Let's find out.
Yes?
Can you take this right on back for me, please? What's your return policy? Oh. He doesn't want it. He's not interested. Sorry, sir. This book has been flagged. I knew I shouldn't have read it in the outhouse. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Gotta find another shot. Maybe they want it. So, okay. Can I drop these contracts now? Like, and just continue doing them? I guess I can find that out for myself. By doing it. Quoting Seinfeld ages you a lot. I know who I am. I know how old I am. I might as well just be what I am. I wonder if they got the idea of a sausage from haggis. I don't know. Have you ever had haggis? I never had that. I know what it is, but I doubt it. How do you drop stuff? You just drop it? No, right? It's not going anywhere. Can I drop other things? Like, I don't know. No.
Army life's tough.
Oh. So that's how you consume it. Okay. Drop item is right here. Drop item is right there. Sausage history? Hell yeah. Alright, 1 second. Alright, so like, let's just try it. Yeah. And then if I go to my quests, like... So that's fine, right? I could just drop these contracts once I've taken on the contract. Sausage is kind of everywhere long before Scotland was a thing. The first known written recipes for a dish of the name, made with offal and herbs, are as haggis in the verse cookbook Liber Cura Culcorum, dating from around 1430 in Lancashire, northwest England, and as haggis of a ship from an English cookbook, also 1430. An Akkadian cuneiform tablet records a dish of intestine casings filled with some sort of force meat. So sausage is a few thousand years older, at least. Hence sausages, puddings, and salami are among the oldest of prepared foods. Wait, this is what year? Did we have these or sandwiches first? So, wrap, then sausage, then sandwich. That's human history, basically, in three foodstuffs. Wrap, sausage, sandwich. Kind of the three, like we often see the food pyramid. It's more of a food triforce, those three triangles. If you got those three, you're good to go. Force meat, what a name. I feel an imbalance in the seasoning. It's real interesting, though. This is before years. The before times. Cool info, thank you for that. Akkadian language era 2600 to 500 BC. Academic or liturgical use until AD 100.
Come on.
Alright, let's just keep dropping stuff. Like you. And you. Maybe I should go ahead and use these? I was thinking I might get a better sword here soon. But do I? The Greek poet Homer mentioned a kind of blood sausage in the Odyssey. Oh, did I read this? Wait. I don't think I did. The Book of the Swallow. Wait. No, yeah, I don't think so. White gold, hallucinogen, and high-quality alchemical base. Swallow increases vitality regeneration. Cat enables night vision. Blizzard increases reflexes in combat. Necrophageal oil blade coating increases damage caused to necrophages. Cool. Okay. So now I can just drop that. Littering. No. I have this idea of like a public library in town, you know? Like you leave a book, you take a book. It's like a communal thing. I'm trying to encourage reading here by the blacksmith's place, you know? So I'm assuming someone will come by and get these.
Come on.
Keep the books. Contracts are not important if I remember correctly. Like, will these be here when I come back, though? The books are valuable? Well, I was really just trying to, like, I'm full. I'm so full. You know, I was like, maybe just drop them here for now. No idea. Then they come back and grab them. When I find someone who wants them, sell more stuff. Yeah, okay. I just didn't want to sell these because, like, I thought I was going to make some potions soon, and I might be kicking myself. Find another shop. All right. I'll keep the books then. We got to read The Frightener. A collection of information on an unusually rare monster known as the Frightener. Did I read that? I guess I did. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Did I read this? Yeah, oh yeah, this is the anti-witcher propaganda. Okay. Well then I guess I'll get the
Damned weather.
the Book of the Swallow, was it?
Army life's tough.
Or wait, that's a scroll? Maybe the scrolls are fine to leave? These are just the contracts. I guess it's not really the whether they're a codex or a scroll, but like the content, right? Maybe basics of. I guess I can move on. All right.
It'll rain through tomorrow.
Hey,
Humans and non-humans both pay the double poll tax. Huh, a scandal.
merchant.
A real downpour.
Trying
My
to
father's sword is bigger.
trying to merch. Trying to merch.
Storms come in.
Poser.
Whoosh!
Armed as you
Talk
are,
about it,
I'd
be
stay
about it.
clear of the guard.
Show me. Show me your merchant. Don't tell me.
Well, that whoring witch has her eye on me.
Delightful. I hope
This
we
place
meet
stinks.
again.
Ooh, right. That's what I wanted. I wanted to read your Swamp Monsters book. The bestiary describes swamp monsters: the Drowner, the Drowned Dead, and the Bloodsuiger. Bloodsuiger? It provides information on fighting them and on alchemical ingredients that can be obtained from the bodies of these beasts. I wonder if this would be sellable. That's what I'm wondering. Maybe? I don't really know which ones are potentially valuable to hold on to.
Storms come in.
You might
Abigail
yet be
sells an
helpful.
ointment for boils.
It
He'll
rains.
take the bottle out of the pan into the oven, then the
It
fire,
can get
and
so
now a
dangerous
witcher.
at night.
Then I'll go elsewhere.
All right.
My head's wet. Then I'll go elsewhere.
All right. Tonight. After dark.
Oh, it'll rain a while.
I like this. I like how the townspeople are all like going for cover while it's raining, actually reacting to the weather.
It's raining.
I think that's pretty neat. Poor girl.
You're it.
I'm it. I'd forgotten they did that.
Stop. What are you?
A witcher.
We're militia. We keep the peace.
I'll be going.
We needs to see you're not ill.
I'm immune.
Don't know what that means. We got to check.
What's that?
Chip, we're... Well, you look foul, but healthy. Move along.
Godspeed.
That's what I thought. Remember how we talked about turn-based and real-time with pause? Or I talked? Yeah. They just announced that Pillars of Eternity 1 is also getting a turn-based mode. Yeah? So that's just like a free update for the like if you're already on the game, or are they re-releasing it or something? Cool. Good time to jump in. No re-release, just updates. That's awesome. Okay. I mean, it's on my list, and I really want to get to it because I really want to play, Avowed. But I got to play those first, right? I'll just fit them in between, you know, all the Witcher games and all the other games I have queued up. Should take no time at all. Turn bases later this year, though. It might be. It might be about that time when I finally get to it.
But where's the help the Order promised?
Grandma?
Something must have happened to her.
What is protruding from that? Wait, I thought it was a pie. It's not pie. Oh, I see what it is now. Okay, wait. Yeah. No, it's not pie. It's not a pie. Okay. But from this angle and with that texture, I thought I saw. I don't know what I thought. I thought I saw. Okay. Never mind. What is a pheasant if not just a very feathered pie?
Knights
All
should
manner
fight
of,
monsters.
perspective.
Witches are crude.
Visiting the witch? She's in the village.
The men by the temple spoke of you. In foul times when brother against brother stands, a terrible darkness will engulf the world. You'll be the light and salvation.
What do we got here?
I'm dying of boredom.
Cabbage and pumpkins. And a poor boy. You're it.
Mother hates me speaking with strangers. Mother hates me speaking with strangers.
But I'm it. I gotta
I'll be a Bowench when I'm old.
I gotta
I'm
get
not
someone
playing
else. I can't keep living
Begone,
being it.
devil's breed!
Calm yourself, priest. I merely wish to speak with you.
There's nothing to speak of.
Indeed there is. I seek Salamandra. I heard they come here.
There has to be a merchant
They'll
here.
kill us because of you.
I'm
I have
assuming.
ways of showing gratitude.
What ways?
You're troubled by a beast?
Not your business.
I'm a witcher. I could help.
Another witcher came recently. Berengar. He promised to slay the beast, but fled when it howled.
I'm not Berengar.
If you want my trust, bear the eternal fire's light to the people and dispel the darkness. You'll find 5 chapels around the village.
Fire won't scare the beast. This is more than a stray dog.
The eternal fire, blasphemer. You can be sure it will scare off beasts, for it has been said that though his soul be in darkness and his visage be a horror, do not judge him hastily, for he will carry the flame of hope into the night. And also, you shall only be safe in the glow of the eternal fire.
All right, but it will cost you 100 orens.
Very well, but the eternal fire must appear at night in all 5 chapels.
I'm looking for men who wear salamander.
I'm looking for men who wear salamander-shaped pins.
That's not wise.
Why?
Vexing them may shorten your life.
Do I look scared?
Another witcher came here before you. He too swaggered with audacity, and yet, do you see him? Not likely. He fled.
Yeah, I don't see his visage anywhere.
Do not sneer at Salamandra. The whole village fears them for a reason. You must convince us all.
What can I do?
For me, destroy the beast. As for the others, visit Odo, Mikkel, and Haran. Can you solve their problems too?
Are they elders of some sort?
Everyone knows and respects them. Odo's rich, Haran a merchant, and Mikkel a city guard. Gain their trust, and you'll win the trust of the village.
We'll see.
Wait. They need to believe I sent you. Show them this ring of the eternal fire.
New ring. Signet rings. Drag and drop signets in the highlighted slots to activate the signet gameplay dialogue. Left click the signet in conversation to present the ring. Tip: characters recognizing signets will be more favorably inclined. Presenting the wrong signet may offend a character. Ooh, okay. What if I just put it on? Show it off my finger.
The Grandmaster passed by with his retinue. The most beautiful sight ever.
Mother hates me speaking with strangers.
But I'm still it! I'm still it!
Why haven't they driven that dwarven blacksmith off?
Oro's brother would have protected us from the beast.
I'm not playing that.
That seems satisfactory.
People cared for flowers once. Now I alone cultivate tulips.
Apparently. I saw a bunch of flowers on the way.
I saw bunches of flowers on the way.
Oh, if you brought me but a small bouquet of wild flowers, I'd gladly give you tulips in exchange.
I'll look around.
They're really big on tulips.
Interesting.
I have to believe that any flowers I'm finding out in the wilds, I'm gonna prefer to your tulips. What's everyone's favorite flower? What would you not trade for tulips? Or is it tulips?
No, I'm not talking.
Many animals died from plague. I wonder how I'll feed my
Adds
children.
in 2.5 minutes.
No time.
Good luck.
I don't have any strong feelings about flowers. Yeah. I have strong feelings about a few.
Freak or not, you
I
may
love
prove
hydrangeas. Cherry blossoms. I make a point to go out and see a lot of those when they're in bloom. Farts are also good when they're in bloom.
I'd better go. The Reverend ordered a collection for the new chapels to the Eternal Fire.
Interesting.
You whisk children away, turn them into witches. You should be
You're it.
ashamed.
Was already it. Now I'm it twice. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do now? I'm it twice. I'm double it.
Freak or not, you may prove useful. Many animals.
I don't know how either.
Good luck.
I don't know how either.
The men by the temple spoke of you.
The Reverend ordered a collection for the new chapels to the Eternal Fire.
Okay. Ads are here, so quick break while they're rolling. Be back in a minute. See you then. Thanks everybody for hanging around.
You a witcher?
How did you know?
Saw one like you recently and asked the Reverend. Never learned his name, but he wished to enter the city.
Did they let him into Vizima?
I know not. He approached the Reverend, perhaps for help.
Anything else?
Nothing I haven't said.
That doesn't help me much.
This meat looks odd.
This meat looks odd. What's it from?
You smelling or buying?
Shouldn't answer a question with a question.
Where it's from is my business.
Customers aren't exactly lining up.
I don't know why that line just got me, but it did. You smelling or buying? If you just hear a smell, I'm going to ask you to kindly mosey on. We don't have time for window smellers.
See ya.
I didn't even mean to choose that. Well, there she goes. Okay. Yeah? I'm going to get all my smells in. Untended meats, just primed for sniffing. Don't mind if I do.
Shani's a fine-looking wench.
Why must it rain?
Don't say these things out loud. There's children right behind you. Why
Chickens are wet. I'll be a bar wench when I'm older.
It's good to have dreams. Good to have dreams.
No passage. If you have a letter, find Mickle. Gates closed until further notice. Quarantine in effect.
Well, there's that. Alright. I kind of want to go get some ghoul blood. You know, I want to get into something here. So I'm tracking that one already.
Chickens are wet.
It's getting wet.
This is a serious news.
Speak quick.
I hear the Church of the Eternal Fire has offered a reward for drowners.
As long as you can prove you killed some.
I'll return with proof.
Hurry.
Maybe I should just go wait for nightfall and go to some water and do this thing. See if I can take down a drowner. Sounds fun. Do we have a, There's gotta be a campfire here, right?
Everything's getting wet.
Hasn't rained hard in a while.
Raining cats and dogs.
The chickens are wet.
Wet chickens. If you had to choose chicken that's too wet or chicken that's too dry. Which one you going with? We did it. We didn't do it. We did it. Too wet? I think I'm with you. Not much you can do with dried chicken. Yeah. Yeah. Wet chicken I can make soup with. That's a good point. Well, I guess... I mean, if you're allowed to add stuff to it, right? Like, I was thinking, like, you just gotta consume it as is. But then, if you got the dry chicken, I guess you could add a sauce to it and make it wetter. Dry chicken cannot become not dry. That's true. You can try and cover it up and try and drench it in something, but it's still gonna be dry chicken. It's gonna be wet, dry chicken. You're just wetting the dry chicken. No matter what you do, it'll still be dry, right? No matter how wet you make that dry chicken, it's still dry chicken. Exactly. Yeah, you get the worst of both worlds. I think, yeah, wet chicken. All right. Settled. What did I come here to do? I had a thought. What was it? Oh, right. Okay, nighttime. Drowner. Would it be better to do it till dusk? Give me time to get over there? Maybe not. I think you can make dry chicken wet only if it's like dry because it's overcooked. That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah. Maybe just right here, right? Is this also, do they hang out here by the... Ooh, what's going on here? What's this jerky? Peace out. Right. You just gotta continue to dry it until you got jerky.
To help or not to help? That's the Witcher's question.
Let's save and then help. I've never found a way to make overcooked chicken not dry. You can drench it in sauce, but it's still dry. Right, you're just gonna have like a very saucy dry chicken. Who are we helping? I forgot how combat works. Okay, I got it. We got a drowner in the mix. That's what I'm really here for. We need to be on. Hell yeah.
Thanks for getting those hounds off my back. Wait, Geralt, is it you? Well, I'll be damned.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Are you hurt?
True to a Witcher. Died, came back to life. Nobody's seen him for 5 years, and he wants to know if something's wrong.
Who are you?
Yeah, drunk. I'm your pal, Zoltan Chiri. Where have you been? Why haven't I heard from you? What about...
Not sure I can explain much.
Ah, you don't need to tell Zoltan Chiri anything. Let's just say I'm glad to see you. Though it would be nice to resolve some matters.
You misunderstood. I lost my memory. I only remember the last few weeks.
Know what, Geralt? Let's have a beer and talk like we used to. Clear your mind and maybe some things will come back to you.
If you're keeping it in huge hunks, sure. Someone on Reddit suggested drowning it in drowning it in sauce and leaving it in the fridge for a couple hours. It did not work, still dry. Did you hear what he said? I mean, I'm listening. You have to cut it up a good bit. Did you miss a spoiler yet again? Did I? Who really knows? Did it still have the consistency of dry chicken? Just saucy now? Saucy.
You look like something's bothering you.
Yes, a nasty matter. My friend was to meet me in this village some time ago, but he never appeared.
Think he might be in trouble?
I hope not. But I wouldn't be surprised if he were. He joined the Squirrels recently and agreed to trade with the Hawkers.
Wait.
Squirrels and hawkers?
The Squirrels, or Scoia'tael as they call themselves, are non-humans who hope to gain equality by shooting folk from behind trees. And Hawkers are merchants who sell arms to the Scoia'tael.
So that's those are the squirrels that they're complaining about. That makes more sense.
I'm not exactly welcome here. We non-humans get blamed for everything from the plague through the beast to the warts on the Reverend's arse. I'd look for my friend myself otherwise.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I learn anything.
Thank you, my friend.
I was thinking, like, yeah, squirrels can be a nuisance, but, I mean, with all the other shit y'all got going on out here, ghouls and whatnot, like, I can't imagine the squirrels ranking on annoyances, really. What happened before I disappeared for 5 years? What did he say? You know what? I did listen and I heard it all, and I cast it out of my brain. I said, that sounds like a spoiler. I better not retain that. And so I didn't. But I definitely heard it and processed it before I did that. I just did it through sheer will. Sheer will. I thought you were meaning like just general moisture. I would love to reverse cook, but only a certain JoJo character is capable of that. Really? They can reverse cook? I'm talking about the experience of eating the chicken. Tell me more about these squirrels.
Can you tell me more about the squirrels?
They're non-human little shits who are fed romantic tales. They've taken up arms to fight for freedom and other ideals. During the war with Nilfgaard, Emir used them to wreak havoc in the kingdoms. I don't know who supports them now.
So, how are you?
So, how are you doing?
You know me, my schemes. I hope to start a modest business in Vizima, bringing in goods from Mahakam. The Breckenrigs are pressuring me.
Who's that?
The Breckenrigs. Who are they?
My future in-laws. I'm to wed Eudora Breckenrig soon, but my father-in-law-to-be puts too much stock in material things. The Common Cause mine, where I worked after the war, was a complete failure. I blame it on the bloody times.
There's a guy who has the ability to restore things to normal, to heal. Okay.
So, how are you?
You know me.
You know me and my schemes.
From Mahakam? Any profit in that?
I certainly hope so. I made some investments during the war. As they say, money needs to move.
Just so long it doesn't run away.
Geralt!
I need to go, Zoltan. We'll talk later.
I made the right choice, though. I'm glad I saved him. Quest completed. Racists? Have a chance to make some money? See all the swords? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Dice box. Well, if they were racists, do I want a racist brain? I don't think I want any racist brains. I'm surprised we've got anything at all that we're finding here. You would think there's very little gray matter to be found with a crew like that. Can I not? Oh, wait. Your sword's lost. Yeah, it just hit me. It's like, all right, you can't pick up weapons. I keep forgetting that. You gotta do it like that. No, I don't want to do that. Whoops. I don't want to do this. I'm still trying to get some drowners. How many did I need? Was it 3? Maybe? Drowner contract? 3 Drowner brains. Oh, was it the Drowner brain I got? It wasn't the racist brain. It was Drowner brain. Yeah. Where do I keep my brains? Here we go. Drowner brain tissue. It did say Drowner brain, didn't it? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Beautiful. One more. So, drowners, was there anything else with, the ghouls are, okay. Bar guest. But those are not going to be here, maybe. Oh, I need to be doing this. Oh, wait, chapels. Not the little shrines. I guess. I don't think that's what they mean, right? Chapel has a specific meaning. You know, I don't need your brain, but you can never have too many brains in this world. Those are chapels? Oh, they are? Okay. I guess I assumed a chapel was more of a, I don't know, more of a structure. Oh yes, chapel does have a specific meaning. You are just wrong about what that meaning is. I guess I am. I know a place of worship, but I assumed it was more of like just a, I don't know, of an architectural structure than just like a little shrine. Let's find out. Chapel definition. A small building or room used for Christian worship in a school, prison, hospital, or large private house. Yeah, I guess I also thought it was like, you have to have walls. It has to be like an internal location for like congregation within the walls of some kind of establishment. But a place of worship, serving a residence or institution, or just a place of worship. Okay, that's all it takes. That's all that's required. Chapel shrines. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I would have referred to those as shrines and not chapels. Chapel shrines. Just another day of me realizing I don't know what words mean. Or I think I know what they mean, but I don't. I'm selling these words short. They mean so much more than what I've assumed, what I've thought. I wonder if the Reverend's still awake. We can at least go do that. And then come back for more swords. Oh yeah, no? Can't hop down? That maneuver is beyond even a Witcher like Geralt. Oh.
Halt! What?
What do you mean, what? I want to enter the city.
There's what do they call that? A quarter line.
Will it last long, this quarantine?
Commander's job to know, not mine.
And I guess the commander's inside. Does this quarantine apply to everyone?
Dunno.
Have you let anyone in?
People with passes, they're allowed in.
I see. Let's talk.
Does the Reverend know you're here?
Oh yeah, he's got me collecting brains.
Of course.
I don't believe you. He give you anything?
Oh, he sure did. Take a look at this.
The Reverend said, worship the fire sign. Seems he did send you.
You could say that I'm a chapel now. This is now a place of worship.
The Reverend said you could use my help.
I've been told to get rid of those deadens.
Deadens?
Yeah. Commander told me to clear the crypt down the road. I've never fought beasts before. Too scared.
Deadens, you say?
Please, sir.
Man learns a new word, uses it wrong immediately. Okay. There's a loophole, not a loophole. I don't know. There's a little bit of wiggle room when it comes to quipping. That's what I'm saying. Like, came up with coin yesterday. It's like, yeah, I know. Coin it means money. It's plural without the s. But for the sake of the quip, I'll pretend I don't know that. For the sake of the quip, I'm trying to make content here.
I'm a witcher, so I'll rid you of the fiends, but in exchange, you'll pay me 200 orens and tell the Reverend I helped you.
Sure, sir. I'll tell him what I know, which will be little, and I don't have much gold neither, but no matter, just so long as the deadens are slayed, eh?
See you later.
Deadens. Can't wait to go do that, but I'm not gonna have time today. But I do have time for a rabid dog. Always have time for a rabid dog. 'Cause I need your skull. Oh. I don't actually know if it was wrong. I mean, if I stay stationary for long enough, and he worships me, I am now a place of worship. A few other townsfolk come by, and they also get down, you know. Hey, Steam Coco, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. We're playing The Witcher 1. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Dork Angel 410, thank you so much for following. Glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. Get steamed. Oh, we're getting steamed. We're getting rained on at the moment. But it's still pretty steamy. Actually, there's been a steamy scene. I'm playing this game for the first time. I played a few hours of it years ago. I really had a good time. I don't know. Now I'm having such a great time. Like, how did I ever just not continue playing this game? It's amazing. It's so fun and cool and interesting. But I didn't remember collecting sex cards, so that's pretty steamy. Got a raid and dash? Well, thank you so much for the raid. I get it. I usually raid as I'm, like, going out the door to work, which will be in, like, actually 5 minutes. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you're not following Steam Coco, definitely check out their channel. And that gamer, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh yeah, and get steamed. If we all agree it's right, then it is. Exactly. Can we all agree that I'm right? And you're playing Stardew Valley. Nice. I'm just catching up here. Sometimes when I make fun of the streamer, I say things without knowing if it's actually true, like your quips. We do it for the content. It's communal content. We all say a lot of things that we don't know. We haven't verified them, but you have to get them in. It's a good limited window to get that quip in. You know? It's the Wayne Gretzky line. You miss 100% of the quips you don't make. You gotta make the quip. Quip first, ask questions later. You probably failed last time. It's very easy to get that first card. Or maybe you didn't have a viewer present to tell you about the sex cards on account of not streaming. Yeah, maybe I just, like, I might have seen that, like, interstitial illustration, just thought like, oh yeah, that's just I don't know, like a transitional loading screen or whatever. I might not have realized I got a card. Oh, hell yeah. So now I've got, like... Where are you? Oh, do I have 10? No, that's Flint. I do have 10. I think I needed 10, right? Yeah. Cool. So next time, Abigail. On to Abigail. Now I got more skulls I don't even know what to do with. Alright, so yeah, light these. Oh, wow. I could have been doing this, huh? This whole time. Yeah, if you asked me, is this a chapel, I would probably say, no, I recognize it as a little place of worship, but I would call it a shrine and not think to call it a chapel. Now I know better. Even those chapel shrines that you sent, I want to say they seem more like a little mini structure. Like this is a structure. I guess I just mean like you can't actually get inside one, but they're like, I don't know, they're sort of evocative of a chapel where like congregants could congregate within, right? They look like a little house with a roof and everything, which I guess we do have a roof here. I'm in the hole. Stop digging. Stop digging. Just accept. I accept. You're being attacked. Thank you. I don't know why. It's weird. Like, yeah, sometimes some games when I tab out of them, it just, you know, just pauses, freezes the game. This one, like, it doesn't. It keeps running, but the volume just... It just goes silent. I don't know. Wasn't the moment to do what I was doing, that's for sure. But hey, we survived. We survived. Reverend, is it too late to give you a bunch of brains? Is it too late for that? Is it too late to steal your shit? Stammelford's dust? Oh man. If we come in and loot all his dust, I don't know that he can complain. He just wakes up like, wow, this place is nice and clean. When did that happen? Ooh, we gotta get rid of those brains. Hey. Hey.
Speak quickly.
Sorry. Should I give you a minute? I know I woke you up from a deep slumber. Rest of it? No, I just wanna,
I hear the Church of the Eternal Fire has offered a reward for drowners.
As long as you can prove you killed some.
I have drowner heads. My reward?
Here. May the Eternal Fire illuminate your path.
How about his payment? You teach me some of that beard magic. I like what I see. Oh, hell yeah. Now, here's a question. Here's a good question. Do I let my present self enjoy leveling up, or do I save it for my future self and let my future self enjoy leveling up? That seems like the best way to start a stream. You just, I load up the game like, right, I can level up. I think I made my choice. Future self will enjoy the meditation, and also passing some skulls to Abigail. Short stream today. I started a little bit later than I wanted to, and it's my last. These are my last classes before spring break. Future self deserves some joy. Yeah, future self. I'm always selling future self short. I'm always giving future self shit to do, tasks unfinished chores. Future self deserves this. Future self needs this. Current self might have a better understanding of what you need right now. Definitely. Future self will probably forget that the talents are there to be invested. Almost certainly. But then future self gets the joy of discovery. Like, oh, I didn't level up. I didn't choose anything in my skill tree. I get to do that. It might take an hour. It might take 3. But future self will get that moment of joy. I'm going to give it to my future self. Present self needs to go teach one final day of classes before a week and some change off of work. Future self's going to be enjoying that. Present self is very excited about that. Past self is still really working towards it. Thank you so much, Steam Coco, for the raid. Thank you everyone who came in with the raid. It was great having you. Thank you everyone who came by this morning and hung out for a little bit of The Witcher 1. Great game. Can't wait to play more. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to try and finish the PS1 Harry Potter game because I think there's only a couple hours left. And then, feeling really ambitious, I think I'm going to try and finish Rule of Rose on PS2. I have no idea how much of that is left. It's a survival horror game. Those aren't usually that long. I've been playing it a while. Maybe it's almost done. If that happens, that's kind of crazy to think about. It won't, but if it did, if it were to happen, back to The Witcher 1. So a bit of a variety tomorrow. Is anyone playing this game? Yes, me. And also other people that aren't me. Thanks for coming to the stream. Ellie, thank you for being here. I feel like survival horror games can last a while depending on the player. That's true, and I'm one of those players that can take a long time. Maybe I haven't even been playing that long, but what I've done, like, I want to say at least like 10 hours, right? Definitely, because it came up on the wheel, so it was at least like 2 sessions of 5 hours, probably more. I feel like I played longer than I needed to a couple times. Longer than the wheel said I had to. Let's check out Zumo Gaming and see how they're enjoying The Witcher 1. Sometimes it's fun to take an opportunity like this to meet someone new. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'll put a message out in my... Where's everything? Discord server when I'm going live, but probably maybe like an hour ago, a day from now. I'll have the stream up and going. But until then, thank you all again for coming. Be well, take care. Maybe I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.